Whatever. Do you have 300 gold by chance?
Um, Can't look into his pockets. On me, I have like 33.
If the... Never mind. I got the 216 gold in my sheet, by the way, here, so I guess we did distribute that.
Yeah, put down the sell later for all that stuff. So, like, when we sell it, we can get that, I guess.
So, are we just camping for the night then?
I assumed you guys were long resting, right?
Yeah, and I don't know if I need to, but I do the alert spells and tiny hut for us.
Okay.
Are we staying in that house? We're gonna stay in the house.
Yeah, I'll put an alert spell in front of the door and tiny hut inside the house.
So after you guys do that, you guys all finish a long rest.
Neat.
Spells back, divine rolls, some health, all that good stuff.
I had a 1 too that I never got to use. I was saving that.
Good.
All right, divine rolls for today. Lots of big ones. I need to put some spells in my book. 11, perfect. 18, almost a crit for lack. So 11 and 18, but that'll be useful when I pick up my spells in town.
So, and you're using your magical wagon, huh?
Yeah, if I'm allowed to. If everybody's willing to drive in the magical wagon with me, it will make our time to get into town way, way shorter.
Do we have, like, a thing to wrap them in? Don't actually touch them.
I mean, I'm assuming we can find, like, a blanket or something that they were using to sleep in, right?
Yeah, you could cover them up.
All right. It'll be done before you know it. I prestidigitate the dead body to try to make it smell a little less bad.
It doesn't help very much.
All right.
Does it clean the guy up though before whatever happens to him? That's good.
Yeah, his head is off, so you kind of grab both pieces, wrap them all up.
I mean, I could put his head in the bag of holding for now if we want to.
That'd be interesting to pull out in public.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys want to put his head in the bag of holding?
I don't know if it'd be very good for it, would it?
It doesn't hurt it. It actually would probably help preserve it, maybe.
Do things interact with each other in that bag?
No, they're basically each in their own cubby hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put the head in the bag of holding for now, just to make things easier. And I spend 10 minutes casting Phantom Steed, and then 10 minutes again, and have Fret or Tarnum hold the reins while I keep up Phantom Steeds.
Okay.
I'll hop in the back.
So you guys all get on this horse and wagon and begin making your way back to Marfall.
Yep.
Do I have to roll any animal handling checks?
Nope, because they are my illusions. I control them. So as long as I'm not dicking around with you, you're fine.
And it's pretty fast. You guys get back to Marfall in significantly less time. Not even before afternoon, you guys.
Was it about 4 hours to get back?
It's about like 3.5 to 4-ish.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll. You guys want to find a healer? I guess we're parting. Well, I guess we have to go back to the monster place first, right?
Yeah.
To get our prize. So I guess that's where we'll go first.
All right. So you guys head over to the combatant's lorry, and you walk inside to the main entrance, and you go and retrieve Thea, the leader of this guild. Welcome back.
Hello.
I assume it went all good for all of you? All made it back alive?
Well, more or less.
So, do you have the ectoplasm?
Who has that? Is it in the bag?
I'll help you scoop it up.
Yeah, I think you guys put like in a vial or something.
Yeah, we have it in a vial. I just don't know if the vial's in the bag or if I have it on me. I don't know.
Whoever has it, you would pull it out
Yeah.
and hand it over. Very good.
We did kill some bandits along the way. Any extra coin in it for that?
Unfortunately, as I mentioned last time, there was no extra benefit to it.
Yeah, but
didn't
now we're
kill them.
here, and now we've actually dealt with them. Is there any extra benefit? Because I don't think you were expecting us to do that. Anything at all? Can I not
No.
even increase it a little bit?
If you recall, Hanok failed the persuasion check last time.
Well, I'm pushing for a go again here.
I'll let you make a check with disadvantage.
All right.
I like to suggest to her that these bandits were very tough, and we deserve something extra for it. I like to use suggestion.
Persuasion, 7.
Okay, use suggestion on her.
Yes, I'm just rolling for her.
Oh, can I feed her an 11?
11.
That'll succeed. I only rolled a 7.
Well, because she has to make for suggestion, right? She has to make a wisdom saving throw against my DC 16.
Yes, and she failed that.
Yep.
She says, "Very well. I will provide a small fee for clearing out those pesky bandits.
Good.
I'll include it in the total.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna put the total because I forgot where I put that.
That'll be some good compensation for putting up with your less than tall friend over there.
He just glares at you.
I'd glare at him back. Put my tongue out at him.
Oh, and I will ask for the rapier back.
Yep.
He handed it over to you already.
Oh, thank you.
That's split
So-
between 4, yeah?
Yes.
So what would that be each?
Math, I don't know.
Like 25.
325, yep.
How much was it?
325.
Well, now we've got to deal with that guy, haven't we? That's out in the cart. I also try and... Is that leader still here?
Yeah, she just handed you over reward
Can
money.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So I don't know by chance if you know where there's like a bank or a bureau de change around here, some sort of currency exchange.
There is a currency exchange. Yes, you can, and she points you the direction of one.
Cheers. Thank you.
Are you looking to like exchange copper or something for gold or something?
No, I want to change gold into platinum.
Oh, all right.
Well, if you guys are going to go take care of this body, I'm going to go and return my cart, and I have some spells to pick up.
All right, well, you do that then.
All right, so I'm going to hand over to you guys the head from the bag of holding, as well as the funds we had set aside. So you now have 200 gold extra,
Right.
plus 300 in gems,
Right.
plus questionably around, because we wouldn't even do a good check on it, 200 gold in rings and goblets, but that could fluctuate. And same with the gems a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what are we short? 300?
Basically, yeah. Unless there's some sort
I'll
of
put my
upcharge.
300 that I got from this job to it. I
All
didn't
right.
do this for the money. I did it because I wanted to prove my strength. So,
Right. All right. Well, you guys go ahead and do that. I'm going to go and take care of my stuff, and we'll meet up at the inn maybe later.
sure.
All right.
Do we know where a cleric is? Around here.
Go make a investigation check, Tom.
Oh, can I ask?
Yeah,
For
this
one?
is part of investigation check.
Okay. Investigation is +0. 8.
8. Not really getting much info.
Oh, there's got to be one around here somewhere. I imagine I know where the temple district is, right? Maybe I
You
can
do.
try around there.
There is a temple district. You could go there.
Just come back to me when you want to, Hayden. So,
I guess
Right.
somewhere to get the gems appraised. And
I mean, we could do that. Can I? Have we left the guild yet?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm in the temple district right now.
You could head it over there if you wish.
We need to find somewhere that has these gems appraised. Do you want to try and look for a place that might do that? Ask around, perhaps.
They'd be in the market somewhere.
The commerce district on this map, right? We'd have to go there.
Okay. So you're heading. So you're going. From
Ask the leader if she knows.
We've left that place.
Oh, I thought we were just like standing in the lobby.
No, we've gone, man. We were heading towards the temple district, but we can take a turn for the commerce district. If there's anybody who would know, they would probably be there, where all the shops and market stuff is, like you say.
You could ask a guard.
Yeah, we could ask a guard. That's not a bad idea.
You could. So you head over to the commerce district. You kind of stop a guard and ask him around where there's a jewel shop or appraiser, I guess. And this district, he knows this district well, so he points you to one nearby. And you're led to a pretty small appraiser shop.
Go inside then.
Okay. You see a typical human male, kind of like short blonde hair, sitting behind the desk. He has various like necklaces and rings in display in his counter.
Well, you're the good talker.
Yeah. Greetings, Ed.
Hello, welcome to my shop. What can I do for you both?
I was wondering if you'd like to pursue some gems.
I could look at some. What do you have?
We have some sapphires.
Sapphires? And he kind of glances at them. Get those prices. And so you have coins, rings, goblets. With the sapphires, that was like in the bed, I think. So there is the one small sapphire. Is that what you're talking about?
Whichever gems we found.
Yeah. So you have a ruby ring, a sapphire. For those two, he offers about 240.
We're not looking to sell, are we? We're looking to...
Oh, you're looking to just find out the price?
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Unless we want to try and... Do we want to try and sell this stuff for coin?
Well, he needs a gem. Doesn't he need a diamond worth 1,000 gold to do the spell?
I believe it is a diamond.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a diamond worth 1,000 gold in here?
He does. They're pretty rare.
Yeah.
It's basically like an almost flawless diamond. But you could buy one from him, or along with sell some of your jewels as well.
Yeah. I guess we'll do that then, right?
Maybe we could trade for it.
Trade and put some to it. Yeah.
Are these this ring and this sapphire being included in that?
Yeah, I would think so. I don't think we have any other reason to have them.
And also, I'd also put like 100 gold with them.
100 gold, all right.
What are we up to then now?
You're at 340 out of 1,000 right now.
We were 300 short, but wasn't there some gold we had from this mission that we got from a box or something? Where's that?
That was the chest. You also got rings and goblets from the coffin.
Right. So how much gold did we get out of the chest?
So we put from that chest, we put 300 gold towards it or something.
All right. So we'll get that out.
So whatever the total is, add 300 just for the gold that you have set aside for this.
So we're at 640 then right now.
Yep. And then there is the which it looks like you haven't evaluated yet, the goblets and rings.
Yeah, I'll get those out and see if he'll value them for us as well.
Okay. Yeah, he glances them over. He says, "These are pretty well made. I would put these at about 410 gold pieces."
Nice.
That's that was more than I thought it was going to be worth. All right, so 640, and he's given us 410, so we have 1,050 right now. Then total. Well, I guess we can buy the diamond for 1,000 and then just take the 50 gold
You could.
out of that. Yeah. Unless you want to try and work your negotiation powers, yes.
Which was one of the lower price things we had.
The sapphire.
I'll see if I can save that for the bargain.
Oh, you want to try to sell that at a higher price, the sapphire?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Make a persuasion check.
$17.
Unfortunately, I think my pricing is pretty fair. You were pretty high. However, I could offer 1,050 for the total, and you would get the diamond included in that, so you would have 50 extra.
Do you think I could push you down to get maybe 100 extra? The diamond for 950?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm trying to save lives here. 17.
Hmm. 985.
It's a deal.
Very well.
15 gold. Well, we got 65 gold back. Who wants that? Probably save that for a note.
Yeah, it's up to you. Or you could split evenly. Doesn't matter.
Well, that'd be a pain splitting that up. We'll decide what to do with that later. We'll set it aside for now. Head over, just write down 65 gold that we're undecided about.
All right.
And we got the diamond, right? We got that out of the deal.
Yeah. So you now have that diamond with 1,000.
Yep. And we're a bit lighter in the bag and some of the stuff we're carrying.
Nothing really came out of pocket.
Not really.
No, only stuff we found on this trip.
Just
What
make
other
sure to
stuff
remove
is
it
it selling in
from.
here?
Just make sure to remove it from your inventory, such like the goblets, such.
Yeah, I think that was all in Rogue's inventory, in the bag. So
As for what he has, it's mainly jewels. You see kind of like ruby necklaces, emerald rings.
they
They're
have
not.
values on them.
They do, and they're quite expensive.
How expensive? Can I ask, or can I have a look around?
Yeah, you look at a few, and there's like the ruby necklace that you saw it says about like 250 gold. One of the smaller kind of sapphire rings says about like 85. But the prices typically range depending on how like exquisite it looks, or if you're going more for simple.
So the ruby necklace you mentioned is what, 250?
Yes.
I'll buy that.
Okay. So one mark on the ruby necklace in your inventory.
Yeah. What's 325 minus 250? I don't know what that is.
325 minus 250 would be 75.
Okay. Right. I guess now we're going to try and find a priest in the temple district to deal with this guy outside. Now we have the diamond.
We're going to need an old priest and a young priest.
You could. So going back over to the temple district.
Yep, I guess. Is that where you want to go, Jess?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So you both start heading over there. You can see as you get over here, like there were several temples, and you could kind of choose which one you go to. Let me see which ones there are.
If there's one that specializes in resurrection and life, go there.
You do have a shield from Helm.
You do?
You could go to the Temple of Tyr. Spell it.
What's
They-
this temple?
That one is God of Justice. Good-natured.
What are the other temples around here?
You can see a couple others.
Temple of Tiamat.
That's in a different city. You can see one to Elmater, Torm. There are a couple small ones too, like Palor and such. You get the feeling there's quite a few places you can worship to, but those are some of the main ones.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go into that one that was suggested then, and see what we can do in here.
Okay.
Cheer.
So you go into the Temple of Tyr. You can see it's kind of like decorated with like reds and golds. Has a few members in it right now, and you can kind of see like off across the room. There's a looks like almost like a priest of some sort, kind of like wearing the robes that the one would wear, and he's kind of like sweeping the platform where he stands
Wow,
on.
look at this place. Beautiful in here. I've never seen anything so fancy.
It does have a lot of like vibrant colors.
Are people being quiet in here? I assume people are praying and that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
Yeah, they kind of have their heads down. There's not a lot of people in here right now.
I'm not going to be too loud then. I'm just going to head over to the priest.
Okay. He kind of stops as you approach. Good afternoon. What can I do for you?
Can we go somewhere? I don't want to talk about this out in front of everybody. It's kind of disturbing.
He looks a little off put, but he's of course. He sets his broom aside, and he takes you to kind of like one of the corners of the temple, completely out of earshot of the others.
All right. So we have a guy we know he's been beheaded, and we're trying to bring him back to life. We don't have any clerical magic, but we do have one of the ingredients we were told in order to perform a resurrection. We've got the diamond. Do you know somebody here, or maybe yourself, that can do a resurrection on somebody?
He kind of sits there for a moment, kind of thinks. I am not able to cast that kind of, unless, well, how long has he been dead for?
How long has it been? Maybe less than a day.
It's been about 18 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, unfortunately, I don't have that kind of power, but I could call someone. Castrum actually focuses mostly on divination these days. I could call someone from there, if you wish.
Do we have to go there, or would they come to us?
You could probably do either. It's up to you.
Probably have them come to us, I think. Because of the teleportation circle here. I don't know how long we're going to be in town, but probably at least the next day or so. If you could think you could get somebody here by tomorrow?
I could possibly. I could take the teleportation circle.
Okay.
But I could probably get back by tomorrow. Get him back unless they're not busy.
Well, in the meantime, is there somewhere we can put this guy, this friend, I guess, of ours, in here? Because I mean, we're kind of carrying him around the town, and it's
I I suppose so. Um,
if there's like a Hall of the Dead or something like that.
of course, yes, we could do that. Um, he says, "I'll take the body.
Right.
I'll hold on to it until my friend arrives. At least I'm expecting if I leave here pretty soon, I could probably get back around tomorrow afternoon."
Right, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, we've got stuff to do, and we're waiting on some people, anyways. So
Very well.
I will see you then.
And he
Nice
takes.
place you've got here. Very nice.
Thank you. Took a long time to kind of get it decorated, constructed.
I have no doubt.
The colors, they tend to pull you in.
So, yeah, that surface is now revoked. You all have a good day.
Trying to
Take
punish
your
us.
dead somewhere else. Get out of my temple. No, I'm kidding.
Seriously?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
He takes your dead body and he throws it away.
When you put it like that.
And talk to his head. You're gonna get better, okay? Don't
God.
worry. You're gonna be in good hands.
I've got a job for that guy when he's back to life. I think we can find a use for him.
What do you think he wanted to be before he became a bandit?
Well, he's obviously got some serious issues. I'm guessing
dentist.
doesn't know his parents. Those kind of issues. I think the best place for him would be the place we were just at. To prove his strength and do some good in the world, and we can get his name. Then maybe we can call upon him if we ever need him for anything. And Corian has his fingers in a lot of pies, businesses and that kind of thing. I'm sure he could use a pair of hands for odd jobs and that kind of thing. Somebody who can redeem themselves.
That's true.
Like, it doesn't seem they raided that town if it was just them.
Yeah. I don't know where everybody else in that town really.
Actually, or just go ahead and make a history check.
22.
As you were in that village, some of the buildings looked like they had been abandoned for at least a long time, and you could tell where the collapses were in the building. It looked like it was almost burnt around the edges of it.
Were the barricades new?
The barricades looked pretty new, yes, but the damage to almost the entirety of each building was severe and looked like it was something that was not a bandit.
All right.
Some humans couldn't do that kind of damage.
Wasn't just a normal fire.
Didn't seem like it. It wasn't just burn marks. There were actual collapses in the building, so you're not entirely sure what kind of thing could cause that.
Well, I also need to find a bank, and they did point me out to one, so I'm gonna head over there if you want to join me.
You can deposit some gold.
Well, I'm not looking to deposit. I don't trust these places, but the whole me being poor vibe isn't really working out when you've got 7,000 coins. So
If you exchange them all, then people will think you'll have copper instead of platinum.
I could do that. That would probably make me heavier.
No, you just got to get platinum and just paint them all deep brown.
Yeah. Get a can of brown paint.
That'll work.
Do we find that bank that was pointed out to me?
Yeah. So it's over by the commerce district. I'll say So you basically just walk back over. I'll say, how much are you turning all your gold into platinum? Doing some of it at all?
I tell you what I'll do. I'll turn the 6,000 into platinum, so that'll give me 600 platinum. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, and then I'll just have the remaining. Actually, you know what? Because I have 955, and then that 75 that's left over. Let me add that up.
That would be 1,030.
1,030.
Yeah.
So I'll have 700 platinum pieces and then 30 gold left.
Nice.
Right.
You immediately feel the difference in weight.
Now I can do the whole poor vibe again. Or just.
Yeah, it wasn't working out too well when you had a literal backpack full of gold on you.
Yeah, that should be better now. And can I come back here and exchange at any time? I don't know how many places take platinum pieces.
Yeah, you could always come back here. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I assume most towns have a bank or an exchange of some kind.
And also stores. Also, if you're trying to pay with platinum, they could also exchange for gold and give you the currency back.
That's true. Yeah.
But now you have the appropriate funding that you have, so it's easier to carry. Are you going anywhere else or back to the inn?
I don't think I have anywhere else to go right now. So,
all right.
Well,
do you have anything else?
I need to deposit gold.
How much are you looking to deposit?
I'll do 500.
Okay. Just go and make in your inventory 500 gold in the bank.
That's why I still have.
And then subtract from your total. All right. Anyone else?
Did we have to wait for like an hour while I set up his account and he had to prove his identity and all that?
Yeah, it's like one of those processes where they
I need checking through savings. Do I get interest?
You could do both, actually.
Do you have any cash ices?
Can store clerks go to the bank and take money from my account if I make a purchase there and I don't have gold on me?
Get a little D&D card.
Yeah, you have like your own ID now. Like they took your photo and everything.
It's just a sketch.
Yeah, it's like one of the most simple sketches ever.
My face.
So, yeah, you were in the waiting room, Tarnum, while all this happened. Yeah, it's been like an hour and a half. He's been in there.
What do I see around in the waiting room? Do I see like one of those water dispensers or anything?
Yeah, there's coffee, water. You can hear the tapping of keyboards.
Oh, what is taking him so long?
Eventually, he comes back out.
Oh, about time. I've been sat in here for an hour. What were you doing in there?
I got accounts.
Oh. I don't really know what that is, but okay.
I'm ready to take on the world.
Oh, I see. You invested in some things?
Maybe later. He just started banking. He'll do business later.
It's a lot more complicated.
Well, at least we can go back now and have a good drink.
Yeah.
I need one after this.
You know what kind of market they have here?
Yeah, what's
I'm sure you'll find
the
out
share
soon.
prices?
Supplies
Where's
and
the stock exchange?
What kind of supplies and demands Marfall has? Probably like go to the ports.
That'd be the best place to find out.
I mean, you probably could.
They port across seas, or would they go through the magical circles for stuff like that? I don't know.
Usually, yeah. Or there was also boats that you can take across the Ocean. So
What is to the east of the Ocean?
you mean the west?
Oh, I don't know directions.
That I believe it's Emberhold. Let me picture.
We do have a world map. Let me see.
There's Amberwall and Emberhold.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if we have to assume that is round. It's difficult to see because it's flat, but yeah, that makes sense.
Was that the ocean we were in, or was that on the other side?
We were
So
in the Amara Ocean. We went to that island, which
this
is
is the Omara and this is the Lum.
Okay.
So like if
the
you
Lum
look
is like
straight
the
course,
Pacific,
you
right?
go that
But
way.
the Amara is like the Atlantic, essentially.
Marfall, Castrum, all that good stuff. So
All right.
Guess we'll head back now to the inn.
so you head back
Is it
to the
easier
inn.
to walk now?
It is. You feel much lighter and faster than you normally were.
Excellent. I don't feel so carried down. I feel like going and doing that was like a weight off my shoulders, Edges.
Oh, totally. But you both arrive.
Nothing can
And-
stop you now.
Yeah, exactly. Inside you see Ergius, Corn, and Averas, and Ergius Hinoke. Hinoke, did you have
Oh.
any? Did you say have any spells you said you had to do or anything?
Yeah, so I got a couple things. One is to return the wagon. So I'll keep, the Phantom Horse thing to take it back.
Okay.
And after returning that, I would like to go to the Arcanum and pick up. I know I have Mind Spike waiting for me. Is my suggestion spell ready? A suggestion, sending?
Yes, it is.
Cool. I'm going to pick up both of those.
Okay.
And I'm going to just, can I just find a little cozy little nook in the place to, I just want to quickly put in my book this sending spell.
Okay. Are you using your divine roll or no?
18, yeah. I'm going to use my 18. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
guaranteeing that. That's expensive.
So now you have sending.
Okay. Can I prepare that spell with quick recall?
You can, yeah, go for it.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do that until my next short rest. What am I going to swap out? I'll swap out. I'll take Fly. I don't really use that as much. Swapping out Fly for sending.
All right.
And then I would like to immediately use it.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and use one to contact Katya.
Okay.
And I think I'm limited to 25 words. I would say this is Hinoke. I'll tell her the city we're currently in, and is everything going okay? Do you need us to visit?
Does she respond immediately?
She can, as long as she's not like incapacitated in some way.
Okay.
Okay.
She says, what's her word limit? Is it like 25 words as well?
Yeah, so you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with who you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as a sender. If it knows you, it can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You could send the message across any distance. But if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive. Yeah, she's limited to 25 words. But yeah.
Okay. So she basically says to hello, Hinoke. No worries. Enjoy your time in Marfall. Visit when you are not busy.
Okay.
No rush.
All right. So that'll be one of my level 3 spells for today. I'm going to use the second one to contact. What's her name?
Laura?
Well, Laura, that's it. Same basic message. Everything okay? Where we're at?
She mentions she's doing well. City's doing well as well.
Okay. And then the third one I want to use, I don't know if you're ready for this or not, but you remember one of my prophecies involved, I think, my sister?
Might have mentioned, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at it. It's been a while.
It has been a while. Give me 1 second. Back to them. See a loved one hunted down from a place you once and possibly still do call home. Their fate. So I'm just gonna try my sister, and I don't know where she's at, but just want to say check in with her. Is everything okay?
Okay. Been a while since you've heard from her. She says, long time no see. She's currently fine. She's currently visiting what's called New Whistleton, and everyone here is fine as well.
Excellent. So that's gonna be it. So that's all my level 3 spells for right now.
Okay. So you just said the second and fourth at will.
Yeah, I've used 1 second level spell.
Okay.
When I get a chance, I might use some arcane recovery, but I'm gonna go ahead and at this point, I think that's pretty much it.
There's someone we got in contact with. Their Flump friend.
Oh yeah. I thought about contacting Flump, but we could do that later. I could do that before I go to bed or something if I have spell slots to burn. So that'll be it. And at that point, I think I'll just go back to the inn. One other question, actually. So I might want to create a wand. I checked out that book about about weapon making, magical items. What would I need? Because I've read it a little bit. I've started reading that book. What would I need besides I know I need the materials or whatever to make it, but I'm thinking about making a wand of detect magic. So what would I need to actually make the physical wand?
There's no specific items you need, but there's a general money count that you need, and it a level 3 would take quite a while if I recall.
Well, one detect magic's a level 1 spell. Detect magic's a level 1 ritual.
Oh, I thought detect magic was 3rd.
Oh no! I think my phantom horse is level 3. Magic is a level 1 divination ritual.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And the wand of detect magic.
Oh, I was thinking dispel magic. Oh
yeah, dispel I think is level 3. Yeah, and okay. Wand of magic detection I believe is uncommon. So I'm not gonna start working on it yet, but okay. And just for purposes, I'll say I go to a shop and pick up some paper and pens and all that. Restock for when I decide to make more spell scrolls.
No problem.
Okay.
I'll say go mark off 3 silver for that.
Okay.
Just for general paper, pens, all that good stuff.
All right. And then I'm gonna go to the inn.
Okay. And that actually reminds me, it'd be a good point to do food as well. So I believe we did 5 gold, was it?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Been a little while since we've done that, so.
So you're back then.
Speaking of Nope.
Speaking to me?
I'm speaking to you because you're back and we're all in the inn.
I mean, that's correct. I am indeed back.
You have a good time?
I mean, you could say that.
What did you get up to then while you were away?
Oh, just visiting Corian's family, killing a blue giant. Yeah.
A blue giant?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. But
were you in danger?
Well, no, I wasn't, but Corian's sister was, so I just had to help her out.
Man, I wish I'd have known. I could have done something about it.
You probably wouldn't have been able to. It was quite a distance away.
I should have gone with you, though.
No, but we actually handled it pretty well.
I don't doubt that you did. I don't like you being in danger when I'm not around.
Well, it doesn't happen too often, so. don't worry about that too much.
I'll try
But
not
it
to.
is good to see you again. Well, all of you again. So
It is good to see you again.
I actually now would be a good time. I'm going to hand over all my gifts I got you all, which I already given it to hit Corian. Hinoke, you would be at the inn too, right? That's right.
Yeah, we've all converged
Yeah.
now.
I was pretty sure. Just want to be sure. So I hand him his potion, and I don't have anything to hand to Air Juice, but I tell him that I bought him a fortune if he ever wishes to use it or not. I figured if everyone else did, might as well give him one too. But
I now have 4 potions of greater healing.
you're now the healer.
I feel like I should sell some of these to make more spell scrolls. Just kidding.
Splash potion of healing. Just throw at someone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it works that way.
What if it was like a lotion?
Hey, Ergius, I have this
Potion of
really nice locket you should attune to.
Oh,
Don't.
Don't
I'll slap it out of your hand.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't give him that.
We all got a potion of minor healing, right?
Yes, that's right.
I have something in my inventory that says enchantment liquid. Do we have any idea what that is?
Oh, that thing. You've already identified that.
What was it?
I'm pretty sure that was the liquid you found underneath underneath Corian's bed in the mansion or the manor.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm not sure how I remembered that, but
Well, I got you something too.
oh really?
I did.
What was it? Oh, that thing. Yeah,
I hand him the ruby necklace and put it on for him.
I think rubies are pretty cool. So thank you.
No problem.
oh, for that fortune, would it just be like a self-fulfilling thing, or is it like something you choose to follow?
It was just kind of like I don't really know what it was. I mean, it was interesting to say the least, but it at least seemed partially right. At least for Corian.
Twice.
You
That's
on
true.
about that woman we met in Elswyn?
Yeah, the woman that
I
was.
believe Tarnum left crying as he got his fortunes.
I didn't leave crying, thank you. I'd rather not talk about what that woman told me if it's all the same. It worries me even further if it's true.
Well, as somebody who specializes in divination, let me just tell you that prophecies can be a messy thing.
She did, if you guys remember, she did mention, this was a while ago, but she mentioned it's not necessarily set in stone, but it's currently the path that you're on.
I also got a spell that lets me talk to people far away if we ever need that. Remember, I think Tarnum, you helped spend some money for that. So if you want to, before we go to bed tonight, send a message to your flump friend. We can
Let's
do
do
that.
that. I miss him.
Can I take a short rest to arcane recovery?
I imagine
Sure.
this whole thing's a short rest, right? While we're chatting away.
Yeah. You guys are having a good time, so if you want
Get myself a drink. How much is that?
typical drink, like, I'd say 1 silver, honestly.
Alright, well, that's fine.
You're just looking for something, cheap.
Yeah, just whatever's the thing of the day, really.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor on myself and then recover a level 3 slot in that level 1 slot I just spent.
Weren't you also down at level 2 as well? Or...
Yeah. So what I'm left now with is I've used 2 of my level 3s and 1 of my level 2s. But I can only recover up to
Good.
4 levels, so I can't do so 3 and a 1. So
No problem. So you
Well,
got
while we were gone, we went and killed a wraith.
yeah, what message would you like to send to the flump?
Oh, we're doing that now?
Yeah, we can. I'm cool with it. I just recovered a spell slot, so.
Oh, you're better with words than me.
I'm gonna say, ask him. I'm just gonna say, how are you doing? Anything different happening? And we miss you, and especially Tarnum. He says hi.
How's the family?
How's the family?
Hello. The family is great. Nothing really interesting more down here. I found a nice round rock that I now carry on with me.
Oh,
Nice to hear from you.
that's nice. You found a rock.
He's living
So yeah,
life.
I relate this. I will, Mark.
We need to see him again sometime.
Yeah, he really liked you guys. He's
Yeah,
right
we
here. Always
we went
watching.
and killed a wraith.
Black, are you still gone?
No.
Okay.
We joined a guild. We joined the town's odd jobs place.
Did we join them just for the one job?
No, we're members now, so we can do jobs at any time. I wanted to prove my strength to myself and to my avarice, yeah. And and I played a part in clearing out some bandits, killing a wraith. We got a load of money, which we don't have now, but
I don't know what a wraith is, so
it's like a ghostly undead thing.
it sounds pleasant.
Had to get some ectoplasm off of it. I believe what they do there is they send you out on a contract to kill a beast or creature of some kind, harvest some supplies from it, return, you get paid, and then they sell that on to casters or people that need these supplies for things.
Well, you are good at harvesting, so
That I am. I'm very good at harvesting.
long ago, episode 1.
Yeah. I remember that. Finding trails of blood in the woods after a job from Brenson. We should have messaged him, I know. We should have messaged Brenson.
It would have probably been crying.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty sure he hates you guys.
He doesn't hate us. I think that's a
We
bit...
helped bury his father. That was a very touching moment, I believe.
Well, you kept interrogating him on a man on what was it? Can't remember what it was called. A warehouse? No, yeah, warehouse.
The warehouse, yes.
Well, he's got to get his supplies from somewhere.
He didn't want to tell you.
That town never made sense. Well, we could go visit Katya, or we can go and... I think we should maybe go to the new continent.
Well, we can't go anywhere until tomorrow afternoon because...
Oh, yeah, we're vivifying him.
Well, let me explain. So we went to the Temple of Tyr in the Temple District here, and they said they couldn't do anything about it, but they could fetch somebody who could. However, he wouldn't be back until tomorrow afternoon with somebody who could, so we need to wait so that we can give him the diamond and sort this guy out when he's back to life and get him a job or whatever, and then it's really up to you guys and what you want to do after that. But yeah, we can't go anywhere just right now, so if you want to think about what you want to do, we've got a little bit of time to do that. What about you, Corey, and what do you want to do? You've been quiet this whole time.
I've got a cloak being made, so that's actually going to take a few days.
You sound very different, Corian.
What's this cloak all about? I don't think I've heard about this.
Remember when we killed that white dragon?
Oh yes, I remember that.
So I've been carrying around a lot of dragon hide for a while, so I'm finally putting it to use.
I have some too.
Well, if you want something made, it takes a while, so you should head over to Yorn's, the striking hammer, and get him to work on it.
Well, I got some spells to put away, and there is stuff to sell potentially in the bag of holding.
Yeah, we probably got a lot of stuff again.
Do we want to keep this rapier that's +1 just in case we need it?
What's my rapier?
Oh, that's right, it's yours. All right,
Selling off other people's items.
Sorry, Fit.
That's why you gotta watch gnomes.
That's racist. Well, I'm gonna go off and sell some stuff. Ergius, would you like to come with me to help me?
Sure.
You're a good talker.
What kind of things do we have?
Well, we need to go and do some quick selling. Can we just speed through this?
Are you doing just like you're selling a bunch of stuff?
Yeah.
Quick auction.
Yes, quick auction. Just go into the
100.
town center and start selling off stuff. Yeah, you could go. Are you going back to the Yorns or?
Yeah, I could go to Yorns because he's probably got a lot of gold right now from the commission he is doing for them.
Yeah, he did. He did have quite a bit of money as well. So you go there, and you see the familiar dwarf, kind of like long brown hair. He asks you what you would like to sell to him.
All right, so just to make life easy, how much gold is he willing to sell of stuff to give me total?
I just put in chat. So,
900.
no problem.
All right. 900. Let's just see what we got here. Yeah, we could do that. I know you said 900, but because some of these things we might want to keep just in case you ever need them, like the 15 scimitars. If you ever need I like to be able to outfit a small army. So really, what I really want to just sell is the plate armor.
Okay. Is it just regular plate armor?
Yeah, just one set of regular plate armor. So I know you said up to 900, but I don't know if you're willing to change it just to give us what he'd be willing to give us for the 1,500 gold plate armor.
How much? Oh, plate is like 1,500, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I know we're not going to get 1,500 exactly. We'll get a percentage close to that, but
yeah, he doesn't. Currently he doesn't have that much.
Okay, because I remember there was 3 shops. There was like an armor shop, a weapon shop.
There is another weapon shop.
Would they be willing to take plate armor?
How used is it?
I believe.
Did you get off some dead corpse?
I honestly don't remember because we had several sets of plate armor. I remember one was originally Corian's, but we sold that a long time ago. So some of these were off of corpses. I mean, I would have prestidigitated it, so at least it's clean.
I just sold my first set of plate armor, so.
Oh, okay. So these are all from corpses. So I have no idea. I didn't mark the conditions. Sorry, Hayden.
I'll do a random roll to see how well kept it was.
Okay. I mean, we took it from its body and cleaned it up and threw it in the bag of holding. So
it's pretty crap.
Is it?
Yeah. Pretty bad roll.
All right. So then let's try to sell it to him. What will he give us for it?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check to try and pitch this to him.
Can I have Airgius do that with me helping him?
Yeah, you can give him advantage.
Okay.
Oh no.
You have advantage. Please roll again.
Okay.
Okay. Save yourself.
A 30.
How beat up is it?
It has numerous cuts, dents. You're able to do your prestidigitation a little bit to get some of the dirt off of it, but there are still. It looks pretty beat up.
That's the patina.
It just makes it look like it's some exquisite piece of armor that.
We talk about how he could probably take it to somebody to use mending on it, and as a master magician, it probably would help a little bit. Is what I suggest.
It's quite literally a perfect pitch, and he offers all 900 pieces of gold he has to buy it.
Excellent. Well, I think that's the best we're going to get out of that. I mean, I'm assuming it was worth much less than that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We tell him thank you for doing business, and we'll divide that gold up.
It could have been 31.
225 gold for everybody.
All right. Wait, what was it? 200 what?
225.
Are you adding the 65 to that pile?
No, I think Tarnum kept that in his calculations.
Okay.
Slowly making my way up back in money. I'm at 3,000 now.
954.
Actually, I'm curious. Did anyone else spend like a good amount of money, or do you guys still have a lot? Hinoki and Urges?
I'm up to
I'm at
855.
1925.
Jeez. And what would you say, Urges?
I'm at 855.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's pretty much all the gold I made.
You did join a little later, so that's okay. I think the main one was the dragon that we got our money from. So, but anyway, so
For sure
you
was
go
the
ahead and
Hobgoblin
sell.
Fortress.
Oh yeah, all the weapons and armor. That's right. You sell off all that stuff. You guys have anywhere else you want to go? Around the Aegis and Hinoka out. It is. It's currently almost evening. So like you got back like late afternoon. They went shopping for a little bit. They went to sell the stuff. No, not today. No.
Yeah. So I'll just go back to the inn and copy some spells into my book.
Okay.
I'd like to go to the Combatant's Glory.
Okay. So you head over there yourself. You see the kind of like three kind of almost pronged building as you step into the main entrance. Still a little busy even as it's getting closer to nighttime. You can see the reception desk over on the left side, the waiting area to the right. You can see like signs that says registration and such above the desk.
Do I know Thea?
You don't. Oh, actually, go and make a history check. You probably wouldn't have met her, but you can see if you know at least of her.
8.
You haven't been to at least this part of the city.
Okay.
This is pretty new to you.
Is someone at the reception desk, the registration desk?
Yep.
Okay. I walk up and I say, I'm looking for someone who can identify a creature for me. I hear this is the place that deals in creatures, so...
I could probably pull someone aside and, or at least find an expert to help with this. Just give me one moment.
All right.
She kind of steps back from behind her desk and walks off to kind of like the left turn portion of the building. You wait at least like 7 minutes or so before she returns with another like human male. This is my friend Edward. He's at least mostly knowledgeable in beasts. Do you know what kind of entity you're looking to describe to him?
I do, and I'll reach in my bag and pull out the Oni head and show it to him.
Pretty shocking that you immediately pull a head out of your bag. At least the woman is. The man, he is not really that fazed by it. He kind of like, he doesn't like wrap it, but he kind of like just moves it around, kind of inspecting each side. Let me see if he knows.
I came across this on a farm south of Marfall. Was kidnapping people.
I know exactly what this thing is. Fairly rare. They're called Oni. They are considered giants, but they are much more intelligent than normal giants. They stalk usually in cities, towns, even small villages, dressed or disguised even in illusions as beings, usually humans, to disguise themselves in the society. They deceive and trick people in order to gain their trust and eventually steal away usually small children, babies, to consume. And then they head to the next area to repeat the same process. Evil nature. They also are strong and magical in nature as well.
So they have pretty large territories, solo creatures.
Usually they go solo, but when they're finished with an area, when they find out that they are no longer trusted in the area, they move on. So they can usually range anywhere. That's about all I have.
Any tricks on tracking them?
Usually where they reside, but you'd have to know beforehand whether that person that's disguised is not trustworthy or not.
Makes sense.
Also, being able to see through illusions or being able to detect magic can also discover them. Any sort of necessity to be around children to gain their trust, usually, to kind of pull them away from parents and such, is another sign. Although usually in nature they're very good at what they do, so being able to track them would be quite an expertise.
All right, good to know. Thanks. You guys dispose of stuff like this?
Onis, not
I mean-
very often.
I mean, you get rid of this head for me.
Oh, dispose of, yes, we can get rid of that, yes.
All right, thanks.
You can see the woman is kind of grossed out, but the man, he just grabs it.
I'll tip him a gold.
He thanks you. He seems pretty happy with that. Well, it was a pleasure to help out. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Thanks.
And he goes back to where he was originated from. The woman goes back to her desk as well.
I will nod and walk out. Head back to the inn.
All right.
Now it has a name.
It does. So you make it back to the end. Now it's about approaching nighttime as you, Ergis, and Hinok all make it back at the same time, roughly. Is there anything else you guys wish to do before bedtime at all?
Another drink.
That's why I'm just gonna go upstairs and put some spells in my book.
Oh, and I will. How many of us is there here now? 5?
Yeah, all of us are here, yeah.
Okay.
4.
Well, let me see
Right.
that. Everybody gets 13
5.
gold pieces out of that 65.
What'd you say? 13?
Yeah, just 13 pieces.
Wait,
It's not
wait.
much.
Okay, I kind of screwed up. I divided by 4, not 5.
I did a calculation myself.
Is that for 900?
Oh, from the 900?
Yeah, so it's only 180. So take off 45 gold.
Okay, so there's 20 gold left. And we're dividing that by 5.
Oh, it's a
That'd be 4
different
gold.
calculation, right?
This was the 900 gold from the armor.
Yeah, this is 900 gold from the armor.
Oh, okay. So what do we get from the plate armor? 180
That was-
for that?
180, yes.
Okay.
Good to know. Avery still has quite a bit of money, so. Actually, it's Averis and Tarnum that I think have the highest. So,
I was gonna say, I think we should create a wand of maybe even more than one, using this book here, wand of detect magic. since that seems to be pretty useful. I guess I'll just talk to you, Hayden, after the game about how much that'll cost, time, and everything.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, because I don't think I'm going to start it yet.
Yeah, I had to remind or look up my notes and such before I put that.
Yeah.
Did you want to start it now though, or are you doing it?
No, I'm just going to do spells in my book.
Okay.
So I'm going to go upstairs. Just let me know when you want me to roll for those.
Go for it. How many
All
spells
right.
and what spell?
Okay, so how much time do I have to put spells in my book?
It's about like 6 o'clock. So like if you wanted to stay up to like 9 or 10, still get a good rest, you could. And I think it's like an hour per spell. So
Or 2, I think maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked it up in a while. I'll put Melf's acid arrow in my book.
go ahead and make a check. Oh no, this from the spell book, right? So
Yeah,
you don't have to
yeah.
make a check.
Oh, I don't?
Or do you? I had to double check.
I thought it was for whether it was spell scroll or that.
I think it's been a while since you've done it from the book, so I just want to be sure.
Copy spell. When you find a wizard spell, first of all, you can add it to your spell book, and you can spare it. Copying involves reproducing the basic form of the spell. You must practice it. 2 hours, 50 gold. The cost versus material components.
Oh, it does not. So you don't have to make a check for it. It just takes 2 hours
2
per spell
hours.
level.
Yep.
So I could say that's a second level spell. So if you want to just do that one, I'll let you do that one.
Yeah, we'll just put that
Be
in.
4 hours. So
Cool.
So you copy all the notes that he had from his Melf's Acid Arrow, and you now have that in your spellbook.
Neat. Because I got 2 spell books now. All right, cool. So, and before I go to bed, I'm going to use both of my last level 4 slots to use sending. I want to send a specific message to a specific person in New Whistleton, but I'm going to tell you about that after the game to keep it secret.
Good to know. So, as he goes upstairs for... Oh, I did not. Thank you for reminding me. As he goes upstairs to copy down his Melf's Acid Arrow, is there anything else you guys want to do before bed?
Drink. And I will chat with Averas and the night about the adventures that we've probably both been on at this point over the past couple of days. And, that I've got to go and visit this temple in the morning to help get this guy revived.
And actually, Averas is pretty happy that you're doing that for the bandit that you didn't have to do that for.
Well, he surrendered, and he was willing to let us do whatever we want. It was the other people there. He's shown remorse, and I think, when he's revived tomorrow, hopefully, he will see that there is a different way of living your life, and I want him to go and join the combatant's glory, and also have him on call if we ever need him for anything. And as I mentioned earlier to Urgius, Corian always needs a pair of hands for this and that all the time, whether it be deliveries or working in one of his many businesses and all that type of stuff. So he's not going to be short of work. Some people deserve a shot at redemption.
That's true. It's possible he'd had a bad start in life, so give him a second chance.
I had a shot at redemption and I took it. We don't have to kill everybody all the time. That's one thing that weighs on my mind a little bit. I feel guilt when all we do is hack down people and leave them, and it's not always good, I mean, sure, some people were inherently bad that we've killed, but another example would be when we return those prisoners to prison. Yeah, they're bad people, but they didn't deserve to die. That has to sit on someone's conscience for the rest of their lives. We have enough blood spilt on our hands from creatures and other things. Let's not add people to that list.
I suppose so. As for, I mean, the two people in Elsewin, I could argue both ways, I guess. I mean, but as for the bandit, definitely, I do agree that he definitely has a second chance. And I'm glad you gave it to him.
Killed anybody, as far as I can tell. So,
I mean, he might have.
well, we don't know, but
I
there was
won't ask
no
him.
bodies
So
there. Me either. There was no bodies there. He showed remorse. And
let's just try to think about him being like a really awesome dude.
right, yeah.
Yeah. So let's just do that.
He could be the future ruler of the city, maybe.
We'll see.
Lucky.
As for us, I mean, we had a good time. I got to meet Corian's family. They were pretty nice. And actually, Corian, he basically like single-handedly killed that thing. So the Oni,
Yeah.
or, I mean, the thing, the giant. So
That's crazy that you guys ran into that. I didn't know there was such dangerous things out in the wild around here.
well, now there's one less dangerous thing on the wild.
That's true. So, was it a bestial thing, or was it intelligent? Did it speak?
It. I mean, it actually it did speak. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't say a lot. I think, if I recall, but it was definitely intelligent. I know that. It had magical capabilities.
Really? How strange. What was it trying to do?
It was, as far as I know, what I saw, he was trying to take Abigail, his sister.
Would I know anything about something like this in my travels?
Make a history check.
Living out in the wilderness, you might have heard things.
Ooh.
18. Yeah, 18.
I mean, you get actually most of the information, most of it what Corian got from the combatant's glory. I mean, you've heard of these. You do know the name Oni, basically magical giant that's intelligent in nature. It's often described as a boogeyman.
Oh, I see. So it's like the child snatcher, basically.
Essentially.
Well, I'm glad that it's dead and everybody's safe at the very least. I didn't know Corian had children.
What?
Well, you said
That's his sister.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, I'm glad you pointed that out, because I was about to give him a good old
Oh my god.
jabbing about children, but yeah, I guess not. What do you think is next for us, man? I don't know.
Corian, are you in the same room?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay. I think, well, Martarnum and I are having a drink in the inn.
Well, I thought he'd gone to the glory place, so.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay, good. I was hoping you didn't hear that, so. But
what do you think's next for us, man?
I'm not sure. We have a couple options. We have either have Combatant's Glory or Castrum. There is that Cambion we have to find, but I mean, I'm indifferent on everything. I'm more of a follower.
Find her? Didn't they kill her?
The note actually, it didn't. No, it did not mention killing.
So we're on a rescue mission then. Do we even know anything about that place?
Yeah.
Was she a creature from the hells?
She was a devil in nature, yes. Well, not necessarily devil, but she was fiendish.
Okay, so she might have might go back to the hells, perhaps, and that's what they're referring to. Do I have my books around that I ordered? I don't or not.
What books are you referring to?
I had that book about ancient artifacts that I wanted to collect. There was another book on was it like advanced woodcraft and stuff like that. It was. I ordered it weeks ago. Well, I had Hano do it for me because people in the library didn't like me.
Well, I can't remember what you did, but I mean, there's a reason they didn't like you.
Oh yeah, we didn't get along. I'm not one book houses, so to speak. But if you can't
That's
remember what the
completely okay.
books were, I'll try and look them up.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to send you info on them soon. But are you gonna like start reading them or?
Well, I do know for sure there was one on ancient artifacts across the world. Things that have been lost and stuff like that. So I can start reading that tonight. I just wanted to know if I had them or not.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, because as you know, I'm on the hunt for things, and as we're going to a land far away, it might be an opportunity to seek out some of these things.
And that you certainly can.
I've enjoyed my time in this city, even though I probably drank too much. I stayed out of trouble with the law. Like I said, I went and proved my strength and did some good in the world.
Make either a persuasion or a deception check, depending how honest you are.
About what? Being in trouble with the law?
Yes, because
Well,
you did
it
get
would be
arrested.
persuasion,
Well,
wouldn't
not
it?
arrested, but yeah.
Because I didn't get in trouble. So, persuasion 14.
All right, he believes you.
Stayed out of
that
trouble.
is first, and it's progress.
I don't intend to be in trouble with the law. I'm not used to big cities and places with people. Yeah, well, we don't talk about that. That was not me. That was the weapon, wasn't it? So
Possibly, but I mean it. And you do get in trouble with the law sometimes, but you're doing better. So
you don't think I feel regret for that? That's why I want to see this guy live. I killed somebody, man. That's not the first person I've come across that's been less than fortunate in my path.
Well, we'll fix him up tomorrow, I guess. So.
Well, no, not that guy. I'm talking about the guy in Elswyn. I have to live with that.
Possibly. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
I can't forget that.
You're on a good path, though, right now.
I want to be. It's been so long since I've really dealt with people and groups like this, and it's unusual for me. I mean, I obviously met you, but it's very difficult sometimes being in big places and trying to find a role in a team like this. I do think I've been able to speak to Urgius a little bit, though, certainly over the past couple of days, and I think there's a friendship going there. Me and the gnome are probably never going to see eye to eye much. I don't really talk to Corian a whole lot. He just does his own thing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, Corey and I talk a lot more. Well,
we've talked a bonding experience, haven't you? So,
I mean, I'd rather not remember that moment where you were all sitting around a campfire getting undressed. Corey and I might prefer to do cards instead when that kind of stuff happens. So
it's good in a way that you've got somebody to talk to, though, and somebody you've got outside of me.
Of course.
Because there are times when I'm not going to be around. If I die, you're going to need people.
Well,
we all die one
neither
day.
of us will die, so at least not now. Averas, yeah, he says he missed you too. It was so fun though.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
He downs the rest of the drink.
I had to put up with the world's worst dwarf. Well, while you were gone, even worse than Torthar. I didn't think it could get any worse than Torthar.
You should just stop talking to dwarves. You're just
It got worse. It got very worse.
I don't think you handle it well.
God, I don't know what it is about them, but they just don't like me. I feel like the shorter a creature gets, the more they dislike me.
I mean, you're probably talking to them like they're children or something.
I didn't talk to him like he was children. I tried to have a nice conversation with him. Asked him if he was into smithing and forging, because I know that dwarves are good with that stuff.
That's okay. That's not something you ask a dwarf.
Well, why not?
Because not all of them do smithing.
Well, the ones that don't are useless then, aren't they? Because isn't that all they're good for? They make fine craftsmanship, you know?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, alright.
I don't want to have to talk with racism with you. We already have enough of that from a gnome, so. And I walk upstairs.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll join you later. I keep drinking away in this bar. Is there anybody around?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna see if there's anybody around me. Perception 16 plus 3 now, so 19.
19. They're off in the corner. You see an old man, basically like passed out on his table with like his drink spilled over.
Is he a human?
Yeah.
Just look at him and say, I know exactly how you feel. What about that one, eh? I say to the bartender. Is he a regular in here?
Quite often. But I'll clean him up later, so.
You send him home as well?
No, I just clean up the drink and I leave him there.
Oh, alright. Well, I best get off to bed. I've got to revive the dead tomorrow, if you know what I mean. Just get up and walk away.
Okay. So you all head up to sleep. Go ahead and mark your spells back.
All right, and my divine rolls for today,
Which are
natural 20,
God. Ridiculous.
12.
I'm gonna steal the dice.
I like to actually, in the morning, before I come down, give me that dice back. It's just got to roll one natural 20. I want to put Mind Spike in my book. That would be level 2, but since that's my school, it'll only take me 1 hour to do. And I'm just going to use my 12 to make it auto work.
Sweet. So you now have that in your book. And that, you just wake up, gonna eat a little bit, and then copy that down.
Okay, and I did send you one of my sendings by DM.
Okay. Good to know. After you guys eat, what are your plans for today?
Well, I'm going to go visit the temple this afternoon.
I would like to, because we have to take these books back before we leave town. I'm going to spend my time in the library and copy down everything related to making wands, specifically magical items like wands.
Okay.
And if I need to, if I'm not going to be able to finish that today, I'll spend a gold or something to enlist somebody else in the library to help me copy it. Get one of the copyists to help me.
Okay. Go and make a dexterity check to see if you can get it down in time.
Okay. Dexterity?
It's not like a ton, but...
Okay, because I have +0 to dexterity. Great. They said if I fail, I want to just pay somebody to help me. Oh, 16.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it then.
All right, cool. So I'll just have a bunch of notes on making magical items and like wands, and so because I figured Averas might be interested in making a wand of healing ward. So
potentially,
yeah.
You can never have too much healing.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just do that. How long of my day will that take for me?
Copying down those notes, probably a couple hours. It's not super long. All
right, and that's me. So we can go deal with the dead dude.
That's true. Everybody else plans?